Yeah, look guys, Kel here again, Kel's Aquariums. So, lighting. We're going to have a look at some of that. So, this is the tank I've got in my pit / office. And I'm growing plants out the top of it. So, I've got a new tank. If you watch my videos, I've got an Aqua Nano 60 from Aqua One. But the light on it is really good, but I want to grow plants out the top. You know, some just random house plants. I'm going to try a peace lily in this one. That's pothos. But I'm growing pothos out of most of my tanks. So I thought I'd try something new. So currently, like up there, we're using an Max Spec razor. And they cost about 250 quid. And they're great. But I'm running that at about 40%. My two Ecotechs on my big tank downstairs are running at 16%. Now that's just a waste of time because they're expensive lights and I'm not really getting the benefit. So I wanted something suspended from the ceiling, like that one is, so it's got a bit of fake ivy around it to disguise it, and the new one will have when I'm done. And I'm, you know, growing stuff out the top of the tank and stuff inside the tank. So you can maybe see loads of moss. There's some Anubias Nana Petite, or bonsai, sorry, the really little stuff. Oh, I've gone too far. Yeah, so I wanted to do the same with this, but I didn't want to spend a fortune. I would have if that was the only option, but I didn't really want to because, you know. So this tank's got an really in it at the minute. It's had me fishing what was, I thought was poorly, but I think he was just stressed. He's got better straight away, a couple of days, and he's gone back in the big tank and he's doing fine again. But as you can see, the light on this isn't the standard light. The standard light for it's over there. We'll have a look at that in a minute along with a few other things. But what I've done is I've suspended a LED spotlight, outdoor spotlight there. It's at 6,400 Kelvin, which is nearly what I run my others at. I run about 6.5 to 6.7 normally, so sunlight. So it's real close to sunlight at 6,400. And it's just on a suspension kit that isn't fully finished yet. I ain't cut any of the excess wires, but it's a real neat suspension kit as well. So again, that one what's on is 20 watts. It runs, say, 1600 lumen and at 6,400 Kelvin. And hopefully, you might agree and you might not, it'll grow plants in there fine. It definitely will. The light in there is fine. But my plan is to grow things out the back here. So I'm going to put a peace lily in. So I need to have a light that goes high up so that that gets light as well. And I can just raise that. Because you can adjust these real easy on the height. You just pull cables and you can make them go up. I'm going to show you. I've got some down here. But before that, where we're going first, we're going to have a look. We'll have a look at the light what comes with it. So that's the light. Because I never actually did any on the video. So that's a Aqua One, Aqua Nano 60 standard light. And I'm about to turn it on so it might get mental. So there's a lot of different coloured LEDs. You can't turn any of them off. You can't do anything. You could put stuff over if you wanted to get rid of the red ones. Or, you know, you could put tape over or something. Or if you wanted to make it not as bright, you could put tape over bits of them or put something in front of it. You can generally get diffusers for things, but it's a good light. It's good. It's just I wanted one what was hung higher. So this just clips on the back of the tank with ease and works pretty well. So I'm just going to turn that off now because I've semi-blinded myself. So now the other thing I got, we'll have a look. These are the boxes that these little lights come in. So this is the box for the one I'm about to show you. A little 10 watt 800 lumen one. This was £8. The other one was £12. So the difference is that's 12 quid and like an hanging kit that was a tenner for 4. And that's like 250 quid light. Now it has got control and it does, you know, slow on, you know, sunrise, sun up and all that, which this one won't. But that's 250 quid, and I think that the hanging kit for that was about 30 quid as well, because it's the Max Spec one, as opposed to 12 quid. And, well, what's that? That's a fiver of hanging. So this is a little one. So that one we're just looking at, as I say, there's the stuff, 5-year warranty, 20 watts, 1600 lumen, and then over here you can see it's 6,500 best bit of Kelvin. So there's a little one which is tiny. Well, it's 800 lumen, 10 watts, all the same, 5-year warranty, IP65 rated. But look how little it is. So you can get a gist of what the other one's like, because they're pretty much identical apart from the other one's about twice this size. So just a load of LEDs, bit of a diffuser, heatsink type stuff on the back, metal case, adjustable metal bracket, and the only thing that I've got against them is the tiny amount of cable that comes on it, because that is all you get. Hence there being a big connector in the middle there, because that's the one I had in my garage. It's fully waterproof though, at least. It's a bonus. So this one I'm just going to plug in and hope that I can do this one-handed without ruining everything or electrocuting myself. But this one, again, it's so bright. Awesome little lights. And that would have run my tank if I was just... Sorry, I'm just going to turn them off. That would have run my tank if I was just growing plants inside. Because that, about maybe a bit lower than that. Because that's a bit higher than that one. About the same height as that, or maybe just a tad lower. The light was about the same in the tank. The problem is, I want this higher, because that's going to go higher than that, because I'm hopefully going to have a big peace lily growing out of here at some point. And when it does, I want it to be able to go up and still put this much-ish light into the tank. So the only reason I'm going with a 20, and they do a 30, and they do a 40, and they do a 50, they do a 100, and they do a 150. And obviously they get more expensive as they go up, but say, that for £8, which is probably going to just get suspended near Jack Burton, up there, because I'm going to put my quarantine tank there. So there's going to be, my quarantine tank was downstairs with my barbs, and if you look a couple of videos back you'll see that. That's going to sit there without watering when it's not being used, just ready to go. Only needs a bag of media putting in it to go. This one's going to be up and running. Going to get some more lava rock so I can build it up. Then that's going to get covered in sand, root tabs in. I'm going to grow some plants out the substrate, some on wood, and then some out the back. And then I'm going to have this tank over here, which as you can see is well mature. It's full of floating plants, got salvinia all over it. All through the back. I could probably grow a nice peace lily out the back there, because there's a big pot of lava stone, same as that. It's that stuff actually. This entire section, it's going to be hard to show because it's so much plant, like round here, is pond liner filled to the brim with that. So the water goes out of that tube there. I know we're not this in lighting, but who cares? The water goes out that tube there into an external filter down here, and then pumps back in into the bottom of that bag of stone. So all the clean water pumps up through about, I don't know what it is, it's probably 5 or 6 litres of, or whatever, 5 or 6 litres of volcanic rock. And then the bottom of this tank, all under here is lava stone crushed. Not quite to the front though, because you don't want to see it. So it's about an inch back all the way through, but you can see it at this end, because well, maybe you can anyway, the light's a bit iffy. But the lava rock you can see at that end. But yeah, that plant, the light hung above it, grows everything in here fine. The moss is out of control. I've cut that twice this month back, because it just keeps going mental. All this bit as well, all the moss down there. And then these little Anubias Nana bonsais, they're doing well. That one's got a couple of yellow leaves, but other than that, and they're everywhere. There's one under there, some down here. But yeah, I like the hanging the plants and the growing stuff out the tops. But this one, I say, because it's got a lid and I might as well use it, there's enough room to get plants into the water down there. And I've got this section what's not used at all. If you look at the unboxing, you'll see there's the filter compartment sort of in stages. So there's like glass bubble traps, and so it's a weir, so it goes up and down and up and down. That one's not used, and I don't really need this one either, because it's just got a black sponge in for no reason, because it's got enough media for everything that's ever going to go in here. So I could technically grow some out of here and some out of here. But yeah, very good lights for the money. I say I'll put links in the description to the hanging kit and the stuff, all from Amazon. Say for £8 and £12 respectively. I'm a fan. So Thanks for watching. Be more videos on all this soon when I get my other tank up here and start dealing with this one. Just waiting for some more lava rock to turn up. Well, I'm going to go and see if my local shops have got it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Go and have a look at some shrimp before we go. Busy doing shrimp things.